Hey fellow YouTubers, Budget Armory channel here with another exciting video for your viewing pleasure. Actually, I had a request for on how to operate one of these babies, an AR-15. Most of you probably are fairly familiar with this rifle, but then there are also a lot of people who don't know a lot about this rifle. They just know it's really cool. It's based on the military's M16. Of course, this is an AR-15, the semi-automatic version. And I'm just going to go over the basic operating principles and you know, how to clean it, how to break it down, that sort of thing. So let's get started. Okay, let's start with your basic empty rifle. Magazine is removed. I've got an empty magazine right here. I'm not going to load a loaded magazine, but just like any other semi-automatic rifle or pistol, magazine goes in the slot. You want to push it up firmly. You don't want to see a lot of this in movies where you just insert it part way and then slap it on home. You don't want the bottom of your hand to leave the bottom of the magazine. You just want to slam it home to make sure it seats properly. Alright? Magazine catch on most AR-15 rifles, unless they're left-handed models, is going to be on the right side of the rifle. And that's that button right here. I like the placement because when your finger's extended, all you do is reach up, hit the button, magazine will pop out. Of course, I have it at an angle so as not to drop the magazine. Now, charging the handle, when you have the bolt door closed or not, is right here. See if it focuses in. Right here. Just pull back on the handle. The bolt door will fly open. And of course, the bolt will go back. And when you release the handle, it will charge the rifle by chambering around, then closing the bolt and have it ready to go. Now, of course, on an open magazine, the bolt, or an empty magazine, is going to hold the bolt open, and so that's your last shot, and that's how you know it's there. Your bolt release is going to be on the left side of the rifle, and that's going to be this little guy right here. Alright? So when you push that down, the bolt goes forward. Now also on the left side of the rifle is the safety. Alright? Flip the lever that way. When it's pointing down the rifle, I guess you want to call it, it's in safe. So you can engage it, if you're a right-hander especially, take your thumb, flip it up in the fire position, that's ready to go. Once again, it is empty. Alright? All you do from then is pull the trigger. Simple. So that's how you charge and fire an AR-15 rifle. So operation is actually pretty basic. Now here's how you break it down to clean it. Now on the AR-15 rifle, there's only two pins you have to concern yourself with. Well, mostly one, but there are two pins that hold the upper and the lower together to make it a complete rifle. For most of the time, for cleaning, all you're going to do is pop out this back pin, and all you do is press it, and you'll feel it pop. And then pull it out the rest of the way from this side. Alright? And that will allow the rifle to do this. Let me see, tilt up a little bit there. Now from there, in order to clean the chamber and things of that nature, take this, your charging handle, you see the bolt come out with it. See, there's your bolt carrier and your bolt. The charging handle just drops down and comes out as well. And there, oops, got a clear shot down your chamber, right there, down the barrel. So you can take your bore snake or what other cleaning rod apparatus you have and go at it. Now to take the bolt apart is a couple steps. And let me see if I'm going to do it while I'm behind the camera. This will be an interesting thing. First thing is you have this pin right there. And usually I'll take a pair of like needle nose pliers if I can find them. In fact, let's just use this. A little hook thing here. That comes right out. And it's just your firing pin retaining pin thingy. And then all you got to do is take this part. I'm sorry. Knock your firing pin out. Then this part here, that key, you're going to rotate 90-degree angle, and you're going to pull it right out. And then the bolt will then come right out, and then there's your carrier. So you can clean those out, and really it's just these pieces right here. So you have, here we go, your carrier, your bolt, I don't know what that's called, your firing pin, and your firing pin retaining pin thing. Okay, then reassembly the bolt is just basically in reverse order. You're going to start with your actual bolt itself. What you want to keep in mind is you want the extractor towards the right side of the bolt. So all you do is put Put it in that way. I'm trying to do this with a viewfinder, so it's going to be a little tough. Line up your holes like that. So then this piece here will slide in like that. Turn it back your 90 degrees so you line up the hole for the firing pin. And I always just push the bolt forward. And then I take my firing pin, insert it back there, push it in all the way, take my retainer pin, and then push that in. And then when you go like that, the bolt should flow freely through the carrier. So that's how you reassemble your bolt. Now to reassemble the rest of the rifle, let's tilt this up a little bit. You need to put the gas key, which is that part right there on the top, inside your charging handle. I'm sorry. You do that after. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Or on the other side here. Put your charging handle, find the slot, sticks in like that. Tilt that up a little bit. There we go. And then you put the gas key inside the slot inside the charging handle. Mate them together. Oops. After I push my bolt forward, they both slide in like that. Boom. Forward back. And then push your pin back in, and therefore your rifle's reassembled. Just like that. And there, boys and girls, is how to operate an AR-15. Think of it as AR-15 101. Pretty much everything you need to know as far as how to load, shoot, or charge, field strip, clean, well, what you need to do to take it down to clean, and put it back together and shoot again. Alright? So, for those of you who are maybe afraid of getting an AR-15 because you had no idea how these things work, now you do, so you have no excuse. Get one! Wow. Sorry about that. But, have any questions? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Ooh. Spiders.